Take 5,000,005. Seriously, I have filmed this intro like 100 times. I just can't get it right. So guys, here it is. I am going to do a 1940s classic look with a bit of a modern twist on it. This is ultimately one of my favourite looks ever to recreate. I really love wearing a red lip. I actually was recently informed, ladies, that men look at a woman who is wearing a red lip approximately 2 or 3 seconds longer. So there you have it, the red lip does work. So this look is so versatile, guys. You can wear it to work, you can wear it on a night out, it's just great and it always looks timeless. So if you guys want to know how to create it, please keep watching. Remember to give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe. Let's get started. Yes! I did my intro! Yes! It's only taken like 5 million times. So first up we're going to do our base, and I'm going to start off with a moisturiser just so that my foundation sits better. I'm going to use my Embryolisse Lait Creme Concentrate. Now this moisturiser is amazing. It's really good for putting underneath your makeup, kind of acts as a primer. It just sinks in really quickly into your skin, so it means that you can put it on and then you're pretty much ready to put your foundation on, whereas some, you know, take like 15-20 minutes to sink in. This one's just like straight in there. So next up I'm going to take my foundation and I'm going to use the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline, and I'm going to blend it in with my beauty blender, which is my new find, and I love this. This is an amazing little thing that you just push your foundation in with and it's awesome. And the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline is really nice as well. Comes in yellow and pink undertones, so it's a lot easier for you to find a foundation to match your skin type. So I just kind of put it all over my face and then just take your beauty blender or whatever you want. Now this, what you do is you run it under water so that it's damp and squeeze it all out, and then it kind of becomes about 2 times its size. And it's got a small pointed end that you can get in to the smaller areas, and then it's got the larger bit where you can kind of push it into the skin. And the idea with this, I think, is that it doesn't have any edges, so it doesn't leave, you know, brushes like leave strokes or other sort of ways to put on your foundation can leave bits of foundation unblended, whereas this just blends it right in really nicely. So don't forget to put it over your eyes, because for this look we're not really doing much eyeshadow wise. And you can just build up where you feel you need a bit more coverage. Like so. Next up I am going to do a bit of under eye concealing because I definitely have some bags just now. And I'm going to use the Revlon PhotoReady eye brightener and eye primer. Again, all I'm going to do is I'm going to place this underneath my eye, and I'm going to again take my beauty blender and I'm just going to push that into the skin very gently with the pointed end. Just get rid of those bags. And then to set all this makeup, I am going to use a translucent powder, and this is the Laura Mercier Universal Translucent Powder, and it's just a fantastic white translucent powder that goes for any skin tones. So you can buy this if you have darker skin, olive skin, any skin colour, because it just goes on clear. So this is a great thing for makeup artists if you're starting out to have in your kit. It means you don't have to have a powder in every colour, so it's a lot less expensive. So I'm just going to take any shine off, just because I like a shine, like a nice glow, but 1940s, it looks nice if it's a bit more matte. So now that we've got our base on, we're going to move on to our eyes. Okay, so for the eyes we're going to start off by blending a little bit of eyeshadow into the crease line just for a bit of definition. This is the only eyeshadow that we're going to use for this tutorial. So just take any matte, this is a really nice sort of ashy, light brown, taupey colour, all of those colours together, and you just want to take that into your crease line. Now what I'll do is I'll put in the description bar below what colour it is that I'm using. This is an Inglot one. So Inglot are fantastic eyeshadows. They're way less than half the price of MAC and they're just as good. So you just want to blend that into your crease line. Doesn't need to be heavy, it's just for that bit of depth and sort of 3-dimension to the eye. And then just take a nice clean fluffy brush and blend that out. You can kind of wing it out at the sides if you want. So next we're going to move on to our eyeliner, and oh, my hand's right in front of the camera there. And for this I am going to use my MAC Blacktrack, which is a gel eyeliner. It's their Fluidline, and I'm going to use a MAC, I've used this so many times, 209 brush. Is this really thin brush that you can see here. So I'm just going to start tracing out the line that I want, and then I'm just going to fill it in, a bit like colouring in really. And this is the most tricky part of a 1940s look, because the flick is the main part really. So you just want to start, you can start wherever you like. I kind of like to start at the start and then draw it out. Some people like to start with the flick and draw it back the way. It's just whatever works for you. So you just want to keep it nice and close to the lash line at the start, and then as you get to the outer bit, this is where it can go a bit thicker. I need to position my mirror so I can see. And then what we're going to do is we're going to follow your bottom lash line for your wing. You can make that as dramatic as you wish. So we've got our line, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take a straight line back across to join almost the centre of your eye, and that's going to give you that really nice modern sort of twist on a 1940s look. So you're just going to take that back along. Now I know that NYX has just brought out a angled sort of liquid liner, like the whole applicator is angled, so apparently it's easier to do your flicks like this, because your hands do get in the way. So you just want to keep filling that in until it is the shape that you want. Like so, and then you're going to do your other eye. Ta-da! I instantly have my other eye done, and now I'm going to move on to the eyebrows, which are another sort of statement part of the 1940s look. And again, I'm going to go to my Inglot palette, use this slightly darker ashy brown and an angled liner brush, and I'm just going to start filling in my brows. Now the 1940s had a really accentuated arch, so I'm going to start along the top. I'm just going to follow it to that arch, and then I'm going to take it down. So you really want to concentrate on trying to get a higher sort of brow. And this is where your angled brush comes in so handy, because it just does all the work for you. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to have a sort of very straight line here. So you're just going to take your angled brush, and then you can draw up from that, following a straight line up to your arch on the top and the bottom, and just filling in along the way. Now they had quite strong brows, and I am a huge fan of these really nice defined eyes. So I'm going to do the same on this side. Just going to go along the top up to the arch, bring it down, turn my brush and make a straight line, and then follow that top and bottom. I apologise if I'm not looking at the camera, but I currently have my mirror in my hand and I would not be able to see it otherwise. like so. So now we have our eyebrows on, it's time to curl our lashes and put mascara on to finish off the eye. So I'm just going to take my Shu Uemura eyelash curlers. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. It's always really important to curl your eyelashes. It makes such a huge difference. It's the one thing as a makeup artist I really don't like doing on models, but I guess they don't like it either. Quite often they'll do it themselves, to be honest, just because it's really quite close getting to someone's eye with a pair of eyelash curlers. They're a bit scary. So I'm just using my Maybelline Falsies waterproof mascara, which I love just now. You can really get a flared sort of eyelash look with this. Just make sure you wiggle it from the bottom and get all of those lashes covered. So that's our eyes finished, and we're going to finish off the look now. Okay, so this is the fun bit where we get to finish off the look, and I'm going to start off with a cream blusher by NYX, and this is in Glow. And I'm just going to put that on with my finger just because I like to put these on. I think they blend really well with your fingers. Your fingers are nice and warm and it just warms them up. Now the 1940s didn't really have a heavy focus on blusher either. It was more sort of a natural flushed look. So that's why I'm using this cream blusher. I'm just going to go really easy on it. It's not part of the sort of statement flick or eyebrows or anything. Just for something that gives you a bit of a healthy flush. And then last off is my favourite part of this makeup, and it is the red lip. So I'm going to take my hot red NYX lip liner, and first off I'm going to line my lips, and that way you can do any sort of correcting. Like this side of my lip is higher up than this side, so you really want to perfect your lips before you put on your lipstick. I'm just going to fill them in as well, and this just makes your lipstick last so much longer. These are really nice soft pencils by NYX. And then on the top you really want to accentuate your cupid's bow, so you can give yourself, if you don't have one you can make one. That's the joy of this. Again, I'm just going to fill it in, colouring in again. And once you're happy with the shape, you can go on with your colour. Now there were so many reds I wanted to choose. I had my MAC Ruby Woo. I had so many colours, and I've decided to go with a new one, which is a more sort of dark red colour. Kind of reminds me of Russian Roulette by MAC. But this is the NYX, and it is Monte Carlo, and it is one of their soft matte lip creams. And I absolutely love this. It goes on so nicely and it stays on for absolutely ages. So I'm just going to apply that with a lip brush on top of the colour that I've already got on. like so. So this, guys, is the finished look. I hope you really enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'd love to hear from you guys as to what your favourite vintage red lipstick is, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!